Majority of US company go tax you wetin dem dey call sales tax. So by majority of US company, I mean even distribution companies where they operate for US, where they do business with the US law. DistroKid, I think their headquarter for for New York, and then they process their payments with TPALT. If you want dodge this whole DistroKid tax and all those extra stuff, then just work with a UK company. Any distribution company where they do business with the UK law, like that, with the UK tax law and everything, maybe you go consider them, because those ones now, they know they withhold tax. Again, this no be tax advice or anything. I just explain things based on experience or how I understand them. Carry on for me, say every country, somehow, they tax citizens. But your sales or whatever. But the share tax, they happen somewhere. You get to the point. Now, somehow, working with the UK company, I'm not go also fit tell you say, ooh, you go dodge the tax thing completely. Oh. It just happen to be say the UK company likely no withhold the tax from you. Now, US companies, say for instance, more use Spotify US. Spotify US na company on its own. They get Spotify Nigeria. That means Spotify Nigeria, they operate with Nigerian law, right? Spotify Ghana, they operate with Ghana law and all those things. You understand? So if we go to Spotify US, follow me. Oh, Spotify US go they operate with US law, meaning they suppose tax everything will happen under that their law, for the Spotify US. Because this sales, this whole streaming thing, you'll be like, say, I do song finish, I put them for CD, I go sell them for markets. So the money where, the sales, I just want to make you picture that one for mine. So now, Spotify US, being said and they operate for US with US law, it technically means that they suppose they tax every payout where they make from the sales in that country. Now, Ditto na one of UK company. Ditto, Root Note, I think these are the two I know. So more use them now as instance. Ditto now bring their catalog with all of their artists all over the world and bring them, come put them for Spotify US. I won't make you follow me. Spotify US, then they required to law, tax and everything, because now company then be, right? To withhold tax, more could put them like that. Again, this no be tax for advice. I be like I go put them. This is not the tax on top because I understand why they talk. So back to what they talk. After streaming don't happen, so after they don't sell, markets can't sell finish for Spotify. Somehow, sales tax suppose apply on the payout before they go pay back the UK company. You understand? So the same way now, we be say me as a Nigerian, I dey use DistroKid. Anytime where I want withdraw money from the sales where DistroKid help me collect, then DistroKid, that is party, they're required to withhold tax on the US sales, because the taxes where DistroKid they withhold now mostly on the US sales. You get to the point. So again, I kind of believe say Spotify US go likely they withhold tax if then they send payouts to UK company catalog, something like that. Now, they still no withhold, because again, this whole tax thing, the countries will get tax treaty with each country, they go likely withhold then, or they go later pay them back, or they go just withhold tiny amount of money, or they no go withhold at all. You understand? So tax treaty are like tax agreements. Different countries they get tax agreements. Say, hey, okay, maybe Nigeria and China now. Okay, since we be Moku just say we be brother and sister, or more you pretend like say we be friend. If we do business together, this whole tax thing, Moku not to apply them, so that you could just make the whole business go smooth and easy and everything. Letter for backyard, we and government, we go know how we take settle the whole tax thing. You understand? So you get some countries where they get tax benefits, more you call them tax benefits, so they call them tax treaty. You get some countries where get tax treaty with each other. You happen to be saying Nigeria no get tax treaty with US, so they go likely withhold 30% on US sales. You understand? So if US gets tax treaty with UK, then there is a high chance say any sales wey happen on top Spotify US, we be saying a Dito bring. So the cassette ready to bring give Spotify US. If sales happen on top there is a high chance say they no go likely withhold tax before them pay out that money. You follow the whole thing, Abby. So again, no be tax advice be this. I ought to explain things somehow, because somehow somebody guys collect tax and yada yada. You catch your points. But now here we go on this very matter for today. I do it for now for comment session.